Welcome back, trainers, and today I'm going to be showing you the power of level 50 Shadow Pokemon. I'm going to be doing a duo here up against Palkia with my friend Dom, and well, we just got these powerful Shadows. He actually maxed out his Shadow Dragonite to level 50, which is incredible. That thing is a beast. So these Shadow Pokemon that we're going to be using, Salamence, Dragonite, and Gardevoir. Gardevoir's 50, the Dragonite's 50, the Salamence is level 48-ish, somewhere around there, plus Best Buddy. So it's just about 50, and they're outpacing all Megas by a long shot, big time. Salamence is going to be the strongest one, but mine is going to be extremely glassy. It's kind of a glassy Pokemon in general. Dragonite is going to be more tanky. Gardevoir just has an amazing resistance to Dragon, but we're going to be going up against a Dragon Breath and Fire Blast. We wanted to opt for the Fire Blast because it takes a while for it to actually register the hit, as opposed to Hydro Pump. It kind of just hits you all of a sudden, which is going to be another good set to go up against because it does get resistance up against a Dragon, and that is going to be the key Pokemon that we're going to be using here. He's also going to have those other Pokemon that you did see in the beginning. Level 50 Dialga, I'm going to be using my Dialga as well. Now, the reason why I dodged so much is because I wanted to last longer so he can back out first and then recover and then come back into the battle. So that's why we're going to be doing that. Now, let's talk about the raids here. This is like, you know, the classic poke video. We used to do these challenges. So here we are again. Wanted to give it a shot. He asked me and I said, let's go for it. Now, you're going to be running into all kinds of problems, and of course that's what we did, and that's one of the reasons why I've cut down on these solo challenges, because I love to do them. But you know, when you're sitting in the lobby and then you go in there and you get shadow hit by the first charge move, which kind of messes up everything, you got to restart, sit in the lobby, and waste your time. And man, oh man, I used to freak out. It is so annoying. So I kind of just cut that back to cut the stress out of my life revolving around the dang raids. But as far as this one here, it was annoying when they shadow hit us. Well, when the Palkia shadow hit, really messed up some of the times and all that stuff, especially when you had some pretty good RNG, getting in charge moves when you had a sliver of health left, taking a charge move when you had a sliver of health left, all that kind of good stuff. And then right at the end, you get shadow hit and it just messes up the whole thing. And by the way, the Rayquaza is 152. So yeah, revive and go back in here with the Salamence. And this thing is just incredible. It does so much damage. It is just insane. Same with this level 50 Dragonite. Such beast Pokemons. They're going to be outpacing Megas by a absolute long shot. We're talking a lot of damage. All right. These Shadows are just so powerful. So even Shadow Salamence is going to be outperforming Mega Salamence. But there is something to talk about. It's going to be DPS times TDO. Of course, the regular Mega Salamence, you can't have a Mega Shadow, is going to be outpacing it because it's just simply going to be able to last longer in that battle, of course. And same goes for a lot of other Pokemon compared to these Shadows, but at the end of the day, they're just simply putting in more damage. So let's see what we have going on here. I included a few clips so you can see the Shadow hits. I haven't pointed them out, but I suppose we can see what we have going on starting right now here. So who was the MVP? Well, I mean, you're looking at them, the Shadow Salamence, Shadow Gardevoir, and Shadow Dragonite. Simple as that. But I felt like the Gardevoir was just killing it. It has a nice resistance to the Dragon, so the Dragon Breath is not really doing much. You can dodge a Fire Blast, and if you survived, if you had a little bit of health left, you would still continue on because, well, the Dragon Breath is really not doing much. You're able to get to the Dazzling Gleam. Shadow Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Charm, are you kidding me? This is just disgusting. And the IVs on my Shadow Gardevoir are absolutely amazing as well. That's why we maxed it out. Really contemplating whether or not I wanted to do that because we will be getting Mega Gardevoir in the future, and now I can't Mega Evolve this Shadow here, and it is level 50, and as opposed to I have 100 Gardevoir. I'm going to just work on the candies. I figured, what the heck? I've already got like 100 extra XL candies after maxing this one out to 50. And when the Mega Gardevoir does come back into raids, I'll simply go ahead and go for that and just get the candies back after catching those Gardevoirs at that stage. You'll get a little bit more for that. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. I know I keep saying that, but let's see how this does work out. So another thing to address is if you see me like over dodging a couple of dodges, is because we kept running into bullcrap like lag. Shadow hits non-stop. So I just wanted to secure the dodge by double dodging, and it seemed to work out most of the time, as opposed to just doing a regular dodge like that right there. What would happen is we would dodge, and it wouldn't do the damage, but a second later the Pokemon would faint. So gotta love it. So that was a scrub move there, taking the Fire Blast because we were caught in an animation, and you gotta always be careful about that. You don't want to always just keep mashing the charge move. You'll see me having my finger on it, but I'm controlling the situation, and I know exactly the cooldown, how long that charge move is going to take before I'm going to be out of that animation, compared to the Fire Blast's quick animation. Well, it's not quick, but compared to the Fire Blasts, knowing and timing it exactly when it is going to end, and you're going to be able to get out of there and dodge. So anyways, we have the Palkia in here, and typically you want to see yellow by 150. That's cutting it close a little bit sooner, like you've seen there. So we're pretty much on par here. And I go ahead and continue on with my Dialga because I wasn't 100% sure if he had recovered or if he was out of the lobby or if he was in the battle, because it doesn't always show their Pokemon attacking. It's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and back out and revive. Go back in here with the Salamence and continue on here. And as far as getting it, what's the next milestone? Where do you want to be as far as the health, the color, and the time? Well, red by at least maybe around 70, 75. 75 is going to be pretty comfortable. Let's see what we're going to land here. And yeah, there you go. Exactly. Right on par here. So it's going to be a close one. And we are dodging the Fire Blast. Very nice. And you know, funny enough, I have to say, I'm not including every single time we went up against it because we did it quite a bit. There were some really good runs that I'm not going to include all those. I just wanted you to see the, you know, the kind of the gist of what's going on here, the plays plus the shadow hits. And the shadow hits, I'm going to tell you, if those didn't occur, we probably would have done this in maybe our second try. But since they kept occurring, well, you know, we had to keep trying. And what makes this so much more enjoyable and less stressful, there you go, we got it there, beautiful, is if your partner that you're going to be trying to duo this with is keeping a cool composure when things do not go right, like a shadow hit, and you have to back out. If they're not getting upset at you or not getting frustrated with the situation, and not necessarily with you, but just the situation, it's going to make things so much easier and less stressful. So just keep trying, and if it gets too annoying, to just stop doing it. Don't stress yourself out trying to do these things because this game is broken. A lot of people can do some of these challenges, but it makes it even more difficult with the other layer of glitchiness within this game. So you got to take into account, okay, we got to time it right here, time it right there. But then you got to also put into account the fact that the game is going to be busted, and well, you playing perfect doesn't matter anymore. You're going to have to keep trying until you just get lucky and the game actually allows you to win. Pretty crazy stuff here. So I've been talking about this for a while, and as far as, you know, it's going to keep on tying into what's happening now. I've always voiced my opinion on how this game is busted and they need to work on it, and it is absolutely whack. Let's just leave it at that. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And there you go. Power of Shadow Pokemon. Do you want to power them up? Probably. They're pretty stinking good. Thank you for watching and take care, trainers.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!